Hello and welcome to another episode of MVPete playing FM22 Beta. And it's a big episode today. We've got Atletico Madrid at home and then Juventus away to see how this Champions League group finishes up, because it's anyone's guess. It's been completely mad from start to finish. So we played two games in the interval. So we had a 1-0 victory away at Fortuna Sittard, a goal from Safari. It's probably the only thing really worth talking about, apart from Philip Max finally missed a penalty. But we dominated the game. Definitely should have been more than 1-0, so our finishing was questionable there. But you know what? We won. They were down to 10 men. It's nothing really to worry about for us. And then we had a 3-1 victory against Vitesse. 2 goals from Zafari and one from... it was an own goal from Rasmussen. We took the lead, conceded pretty much instantly, and then controlled the game from there on out. Nice to see Safari with his shooting boots on. This is... We've been really good this season so far. I mean, we've lost against Genk in the Champions League playoffs. We drew with Atletico Madrid, and then we lost against Benfica and Ajax back-to-back. Other than that, we've been perfect. That includes a 3-2 win against Juventus. We've been good. We have been good. But this is it. This is crunch time. Can we qualify from this group? Because honestly, I have no idea. I went from being positive that we would never get past this to being positive that we were definitely going through to now just... Who knows? Who knows? So we'll go with that. We are at home. I'm going to try and start on the front foot with a positive mentality. They are playing a lot of men at the back still. But the team today is going to be Drommel in net, a back four of Teze, Diamichti, Romaldo and Bascagli. A midfield three of Proper, Goetze and Torres. And a front three of Cantwell, Safari and Gakpo. Noticeable admissions from Madueke and Max. Max is suspended after picking up too many yellow cards. Madueke and Van Ginkel unavailable for today, both injured. Van Ginkel's still out for a couple of days, and then Madueke's out for at least a week. We have got our bench options. There are definitely some people on there that we could look to bring on. Deciding to still play Goetze deeper. He is wanted by Newcastle. Now, Newcastle have a lot of money. And if they offer around this, I'm not saying no. He's a 29-year-old, and he is good, but he's not the best. He definitely has some, he is fallible. So he's very injury prone. He's not got that much strength. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I really like Mario Götze. But in this especially, his physical attributes just don't match up to his technical and mental ones. If he had a half decent physical attribute in this game, he would be world class, and that's where he's at. But other than that, nothing else to say really. So we'll get into this game and hope that we have enough to keep Atletico at bay. That's the question. That is the question. And we did well away from home. It wasn't like they absolutely dominated us, and we've been playing really well. Really well. Aside from the slip up against Ajax in the league, we've been unbeaten. We just need to push on in this game and deliver. But yeah, they're still playing 5 at the back. I know these two are wing backs. Well, Carrasco is not a wing back. He's a winger. So that says a lot about their mentality. But even still, they are playing with at least 3 at the back. Let's see what they can create here. Herrera trying to dribble around his man. Correa out wide to Trippier, plays the ball through, but Drommel can collect that easily, no problem at all. But you can kind of see what they're trying to do here: pack out the midfield, play the ball out wide, and then recycle back in for the players waiting in the middle. They have got a lot of attacking options. Drommel does really well there to stop Koke. I thought he was through in on goal then. Lays it off to Diamichti, Teze, a big ball forward for Safari. He's away somehow, chips the goalkeeper. Hits the crossbar. Man, I mean, it's audacious enough to try and chip one of the best goalkeepers in the world in Jan Oblak. But So close to being perfect. Doesn't manage it. I mean, 15 minutes in, we've had 30% possession. So I'm just going to drop to a balanced mentality here because that's frightening. I know they're playing a possessive, type of style here, but we cannot allow them to have that much of the ball. There's no way. No way at all. We take a 0-0 here all day long. All day long. We're still only at 35% possession. This is mad. We're at home. I don't think I've ever had under 40% possession at home before. And we've had 37%. That's frightening. But they're not making many chances off this. So if we can keep this up. Oh, highlight here. Hermoso throws it into Koke. Plays it out to Philip. Or Felipe even. Herrera. Back to Savic. Llorente. Herrera plays through Griezmann. He has a chance and he does score. Right. Well. Now that changes things. We can't just sit back anymore and do what we have been doing. So we're going to go attacking. I don't know how to change things. I'll be honest. I don't know what we can do against that block. That like wall of shirts that Atletico have. So we're just going to go attacking and hope that does the trick. If we start testing them more, maybe that's the trick. Teze to Goetze. Back to Diumichti, who's been excellent since he signed for us, to be honest. Torres plays in Cantwell. Should have done better there. Cantwell needs to really pick up the pace. He's just not been good enough, especially when you compare him to Gakpo and Madueke. Just not the same. Griezmann's been played in again. He's been pushed out wide. Trippier to Correa, and that's a great save from Drommel, keeping us in this tie. Comes out for a corner. Koke stands over it. Plays the ball in. Savic with a header, but it goes over. And we can be happy with that, I think. I'm going to have to encourage them here because I don't know what's going on. They're just better than us. And it's really showing today. Like, throughout this whole time of the Champions League, we've not really been shown the difference in quality. But it's happening here. Like, undeniably. There's 13 minutes to go. What, do we have anyone on the bench who could do anything? We'll bring on Doan. We'll bring on Junior. Yeah, I think that's the one. We bring on Sangare for Facundo. Move Goetze forward. Have him as a ball-winning midfielder. Gutierrez could come on for proper. And I guess Vinicius can come on for Safari. I just don't know. Vascagli's had a terrible game at left back, but we're really short. Without Max, he's the next best option. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to demand more. Maybe that's not the right thing to say. Some of them liked it, some of them didn't. We just need to nick a goal. Bascagli, okay, here's the highlight. Gutierrez to Doan. Right back to Bascagli. Goetze over the ball. Big ball over the top, and no one is near it. So that's an absolute waste there from Goetze. Jan Oblak has it. I doubt they're just going to give us the ball. So I'm slightly worried about this highlight now. Trippier out on the right. Tries to play in Suarez. That's ridiculous. That is unbelievable. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's what I was worried about. I mean, I know Luis Suarez is one of the best strikers in the save. Especially this season. But that's just ridiculous. I don't know. How are you supposed to defend against that? I know we're throwing bodies forward trying to get something on the score sheet, but that's just ridiculous. Insane stuff. Goetze steals it back. He's not doing anything with it as usual. Oh, this has been a tough watch. A really tough watch. If they get a third here, it's going to look really bad. Because we have been competitive up until this point. I know that second goal basically just finishes the game. Whoa, Mario Jr. How could that be offside? That was an absolute rocket. Great stuff there from the substitute. I mean, wow. Sangari does well to pick up the ball and play him in. Turns and takes it first time and just unleashes a thunderbolt from 30 yards. Jan Oblak, not a chance. But I just don't think it's enough to save us. It makes this look a little better, but on the face of it, doesn't change it. We did lose. We did lose, and that's the fact. That is the fact. So, right now, we are still second. Atletico Madrid top the group. We're second with 7 points. Juventus with 6, and Benfica on 4. Juventus and Benfica are still to play. If Juventus win, they'll top the group with 9 points, and then we need to beat them to get above Atletico if Atletico don't win. Yeah, we really needed something out of that game. Yeah, I think that might be the death knell. But if we look at our competitions, the last game is Juventus away. We might have beaten them at home, but away from home, it might be a little too much to ask. Hold up. They drew. 96th minute equaliser from Tarabat to really keep us alive. That's a majestic scoreline. I mean, to be fair, Benfica definitely gave them a game. Adel Tarabat. It's been a while since I've seen him, the old QPR man. Yeah, QPR for a long time. Went to Genoa on loan for a few years after going to Benfica, and he's finally in the Benfica squad. I remember this guy being amazing, though. Yeah, he was at Tottenham. Played well for QPR, but it was always one of those, high flair, really, special player, but was just not physical and didn't play well with others. But that's crazy. That's excellent. So if we go back to our competition, we're still second. Now, all we need to do is not lose in Juventus. That might be possible. So it's the big day. Our game against Juventus, the last one of the group stages in the Champions League. We could qualify. End of the day, a draw or better, and we're through. We just have to do it at Juventus away. The 2 games that we had before this, well. First of all, we had a 2-0 victory against this team whose name I can never, ever pronounce. Yep, sure, that was good. Goals from Facundo Torres and Gakpo, which was great. And that was lovely. Yeah, fine. Then we had a really difficult 1-1 draw against Utrecht. And it took us to the 95th minute to find an equaliser. Mauro Jr. off the bench, assisted by Facundo Torres. Not a great display at all, and we put a lot more energy into this than I intended. So unfortunately, we are quite tired for this game against Juventus. Notably, there has been a bit of an injury to one of our key players. And if we just go to the old medical centre, you can see down here that Mario Götze is now out for 6 to 8 months with a broken leg. Oh, God. Not only does it take him out of action for us, to be available of use, we now can't sell him either. So there won't be any ridiculous efforts, any ridiculous bids coming in for him that we can just say, oh yeah, we'll take the 50 million. Thank you, Mario Götze. Bye. Yeah, that's not happening anymore. So that's really unfortunate. So he's out for the rest of the season. And we know he had a problem. Well, has a problem with injuries, but a broken leg. Come on. That's really bad. Madueke as well picks up another knock. Just a gashed leg, but it leaves him out for this game. I mean, how many? He's had all these injuries so far. 5 days, 4 weeks, 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 3 weeks, 4 days. This is not good. For a 19-year-old, not good at all. So, yeah, he definitely has an issue with injuries. That definitely needs to be here. But, yeah, unfortunately, no Noni Madueke for us today. Going into this game, I've changed it a little bit. Change it a little bit more. Yeah, the team today is going to be Drommel at a back four of Teze, Dimichti, Romaldo, and Max. A midfield three of Sangare, Proper, and Torres, and a front three of Cantwell, Safari, and Gakpo. Safari and Torres not fully match sharp today, so they'll probably be substituted, but they are better players that have been playing good, so they need to play. We have got options on the bench, but yeah, Goetze and Madueke out. Put Sangare in a ball-winning midfielder role. Van Ginkel's not fully fit either, and he's on a yellow card, so I'm going to have him on the bench to come off. It's just going to be a hard game, and these injuries and everything else has just compounded it, so we got to do what we got to do. I don't know. I mean, they're going to put out a full side. They want to progress in the Champions League. They are starting Moise Keane. We've got Kaio George on the bench, and Kulevetsky, Bernadeschi, Bentancur, Rugani, Missouri. Like, it's just a shocked Juventus side. And that is like the first 11. So, yeah, not going to be easy. We have beaten them. We need to remember that. But we are away. And they're playing the classic 4-4-2. I can't believe it. It's just going to be hard. And we're 2 minutes in and there's a highlight. And if this is a goal, then this could get embarrassing. But they are a juggernaut in Europe, literally. You know, one of the best teams in the world. Fernando Torres trying to find Gakpo on the break, doesn't quite work out. Oh, Cantwell's in. Cantwell hits the post. No. He's been the nearly man. The whole time he's been here, he's been the nearly man. If Cantwell had just like tucked away half of the opportunities that either end up on the post or going wide, he'd be a world-class player. And he probably wouldn't be at PSV Eindhoven. But you know, he's just so close. And sometimes that's worse. Sometimes you just wish he was terrible. Cantwell! Come on, man! This is what I'm talking about. He has to score there. And he lets Szczesny back in. He gives him an opportunity. And he is a good goalkeeper. So, yeah, he makes the save. But Cantwell's got to be doing better there. He's got to score. He's got to score. Oh, what a ball from Teze for him as well. That being said, we've looked really good this half as it comes to a close. And it is still 0-0. I mean, I'd like to have had a goal cushion, a little bit of a buffer. But for now, this isn't terrible. They've brought on Weston McKennie again. He scored an absolute worldie against us. So that we don't want that. Torres is shattered. So we're going to make our substitutions in 60 minutes. So who do we have that can come in? Van Ginkel's probably the only option. And we're going to have to change our midfield around at some point. Diamichti is tired. But he is our best defender. And has been excellent the whole time. Do we leave him on? I think we do. I don't think it matters how tired he is. He's too instrumental at the back. He means too much. Proper. Playing forward Safari, who's through on goal. Oh, Aaron Safari cannot tuck it away. We're getting chance after chance after chance. And it just feels like, because we haven't made any of these stick, it's going to be the undoing of us. And now the whole team is tired. With 20 minutes to go in Turin, these substitutions are going to make... It's the make or break situation now. Doan can't play, so there's no point in even looking at him. We're going to bring on Mauro Jr. At left wing, and Cantwell can rue his missed opportunities. Max is tired. Wemway can come on. That's just so much worse. Oh no, Bascagli. What we're talking about? Bascagli can go there. He's a much better option. But that's it. There's no. If we bring on Bascagli at left back, Diamichti has to stay. Oh God! How do you even know you're making the right decisions? Oh God! There's a highlight. Bascagli with a throw into Van Ginkel. Don't give away the ball, boys. Proper to Sangare. Proper again. Gets tackled, but Sangare can pick it up. Van Ginkel. Teze. Gakpo. Come on, do something, boys. Teze. Oh, let's go penalty. No? Proper with a shot. Davy Proper! Oh, he sends us 1-0 up. And we could be qualifying for the knockout stages of the Champions League. What an absolute bullet from Davy Proper there. I mean, that was a definite penalty. I don't know what the referee's looking at. But Proper just sets himself and just unleashes that shot into the bottom corner. Even Szczesny can't do anything with that. And this might be enough. Atletico Madrid take the lead in the 89th minute at Benfica. And we've beaten Juventus home and away. Oh my God, what a strike from Davy Proper. That was... wow. Wow. We do end up second in the group, but we knock out Juventus and Benfica. I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely staggered. How on earth have we done this? Little PSV going into the Champions League group stages. In that group as well. In that group. Unbelievable scenes. My mouth's like agape. I just can't. Oh, wow. Wow. We get plenty of money. Zavari and Diamichti still need a rest. But yeah, Proper can get some praise for that because that was a fantastic strike. I just can't believe it. I mean, we reached the group stages, so they're pleased, but they've got to be even more pleased. They've got to be pleaseder because this is just out of the realms of possibility. How? A+, you're damn right, and a win away at Juventus in the Champions League to seal the deal and send us through. We've been just incredibly good in Europe so far. And I just know we're going to get one of the... I mean, there's going to be no easy games in the knockouts. But we're going to get one of the worst picks. So those that are going through, we qualify with Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid qualify with Lille, leaving Leipzig and Brøndby to get knocked out. Milan don't qualify from their group. Instead, it's Sporting and Dortmund. United and Bayern in that group, unsurprising there. Oh, some have yet to play. All of them have played. So Chelsea have already qualified. Barcelona have it all to do against Wolfsburg. Inter are slacking behind Sevilla. Porto are but they're not basically through. Any three of them could go through. Liverpool and Villarreal are through. City are way through, and then wow, this group at the bottom. Young Boys currently on 6. Ajax and Paris Saint-Germain on 4. So Ajax have beaten PSG, but Young Boys have managed to draw against everybody. So, I mean, yeah, that's. Let's have a look at the actual groups. So, PSG beat Young Boys, they go through. Ajax need to beat City, but City are already through. I mean, this is just really interesting. Let's see who we've got in our knockout round. I've got to show you. We've got to see it. So I know we're here to see who we're going to have in the knockout stages of the Champions League, but I just want to have a look at the league for a hot second, if you can indulge me. 16 games played, pretty much halfway through the season. Ajax on 45 points. We're on 41. And honestly, we're just not going to win the league this year. They've won 15 out of 16 games, only losing once to FC20, which is like the second game of the season. We've drawn twice, one of them being the most recent game that we played just before this the knockout stage unveiling against Niemgem, and that is definitely how it's pronounced. I checked. We scored first, 4 minutes in, had a host of chances, an XG of nearly 2, 10 shots on target, couldn't make any of them stick, and then they get a breakaway and score. I don't know. How do these games happen? Like, on the back of beating Juventus and going into the Champions League, knockout stages, how would you then come to Niemgem and be like, nah, not working? But yeah, these two draws, which I'm gonna say are 100% caused by Champions League congestion, have cost us dearly so far. But I mean, would I have taken this position to go through? I think I probably would have done. We are only 4 points off Ajax. If we can beat them in the next time we face them, then that's down to 1 point. So we just need to be good, basically. But yeah, just the one thing I mainly wanted to look at is this little thing right here. Top goal scorers. Belotti's on 18. He's the best rated player on average rating on a 7.95 average. He's just a machine. And honestly, without him, I don't think this would have been so hard. And I'm still mad about it, because we could have afforded him. But he didn't want to come to us, because apparently we don't match his ambitions. Are you kidding me? Ajax got knocked out of the Champions League. We didn't. I'm never not going to be salty about this one. Because he is such a good striker, especially for the type of team that we are, the size of team that we are. Rant over. Let's go to the inbox and see who's going to knock us out of the Champions League. So, first team in, and it is us! Excellent! So we've just got the seeded teams. So we're at home first and away. The worst way around, obviously. So the teams we could have: Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Bayern, Porto, Liverpool, City, Madrid, Sporting. I mean, I would take one of the Portuguese sides now. Oh, that's not one of the Portuguese sides. That's top of the league Real Madrid right there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Did they make any signings? They brought in Cedric, Rui Albiol, and Remo Freuler. So not really. Did they sell anyone? Ferland Mendy to City. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. So we've just got to beat Real Madrid. That's fine. Let's just draw the rest. I'd expect United to beat Sporting, City to beat Lille, Liverpool probably will knock out Barca, Inter will probably knock out Atletico, Dortmund will knock out Porto, and then who knows about that one. And then obviously Bayern will probably knock out Villarreal as well. Oh, yeah, okay, right, Real Madrid. Excellent. Perfect. Just what we want. Well, we've definitely done better in the Champions League than we ever thought we would, so anything further is a bonus on a bonus on a bonus. So we'll see how we get on. We will come back for our Champions League knockout. It's not been... No, it's there. Right, yeah. We have got Ajax first. Right, so we'll come back for the Ajax game because that is way too important. We've already played them and lost. So we need to win this one if we have any chance of staying or of winning the league this year. So we'll come back for Ajax and then the Champions League games. But then we're pretty much done with the season, I think, if we lose all those games. I've been MVP. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.